Exactly. I mean, what we doing?
So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video on Morant and talk about a few things such as him ending his friendship with his childhood friends and also Devontae Pack as well. Before I start this video, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video as well, and also press the notification bell for future updates. Now let's get to it. So here's the thing, if y'all are not informed, just recently Morant decided to cut ties with Devontae and some of his other friends as well, after unfollowing multiple people on his Instagram, including removing MVNO from his Instagram bio, which is his friend's brand that Ja has been helping promote by wearing their merch to some of his games, as well as hosting pop-up shops, and on top of that, promoting the brand on his social media account multiple times. So honestly, you could tell that Ja was really affiliated with MVNO because they always took pictures together whenever they went out somewhere, and even when Ja would have an actual game, you would see Devontae always post a video of Ja on the court while sitting courtside and also showing the people that came with him as well. So if y'all are not informed about Morant and Devontae Pack's connection, basically they have known each other for quite a while because they are childhood friends while growing up together, playing on the same AAU team for 1 year, which is called the South Carolina Hornets, including having Zion Williamson on the team as well. Ja and Devontae were also rivals in high school, attending different schools because they were still close friends off the court. We all know Ja attended Murray State for 2 years, while Devontae on the other side attended Cali College, then transferred to Friends University, which he did hoop at both schools. So as you can see, Devontae was an actual hooper as well, but the thing is, he was never league bound like Morant. Even once Ja got drafted back in 2019, Ja and Devontae took a picture on draft day, and you can see Devontae wearing the Memphis Grizzlies hat, as well as holding the draft ball like he was getting drafted as well. So he clearly always wanted to be in Morant's shoes. That's why Devontae was always doing the most around Ja. So check this out. Here's where things really start to get questionable about their friendship. Now we all know this season has been the most insane season for Ja, after getting in trouble and being accused about things multiple times from last summer until now. First, it started off with the fight with the 17-year-old kid, then once the season started, everything just started to get worse. So honestly, things didn't start getting real bad for Ja until the end of January this year, after they had that incident with the Indiana Pacers. If y'all are not informed on what happened, basically back on January the 29th, the Memphis Grizzlies hosted a home game against the Indiana Pacers, and during the game, Ja had an altercation with some Pacers players, including his dad and Devontae Pack as well, while sitting courtside, which led Devontae to walk on the court to confront the Pacers players, but he ended up getting escorted from the arena. And literally right after the game, the Pacers staff claimed that someone in Ja's camp pointed a laser at them, which most likely was Devontae, because he ended up getting banned from the Memphis Grizzlies home games for a year. Ja even tried to defend Devontae on Twitter by putting out a statement, including Devontae responding to his tweet as well, basically denying the allegations. So that's when things really started to go downhill for Ja, because literally 2 months after that, the Memphis Grizzlies had an away game against the Denver Nuggets in March, which they lost. And the very next morning after that game, Ja decided to go on Instagram Live while being with Devontae at a club, and he ended up flashing his firearm for the first time, which went viral on social media and led Ja to get suspended for a few games. So once that happened, that's when everyone really started to attack Ja. But the good thing after that situation is that he ended up getting another chance by the league. So once Ja finally returned to the team, he had to get himself back together because he was out for a few games. The Memphis Grizzlies were still winning games due to Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane, but Ja's season averages were still going down, which led him to fall from the MVP race, and also not getting selected to no All-NBA teams, which led him to miss out on a $39 million extension. And on top of that, they lost in the first round against the Lakers. So Ja getting in trouble back in March really did affect him and the team, because he lost money by being suspended, and the Grizzlies didn't have Ja at his full potential when he returned, because he was playing way better before the league sat him out. He basically got cooled down while he was on fire the whole season, and even before the playoffs started, Ja had a hand injury, then also re-injured it in the first round as well. So he really had a lot going on. That's why he tweeted out, "Seem to go my hardest when I'm going through it." And of course, the very next day after he made that tweet, articles came out about Ja showing a firearm on Instagram Live again, which was Devontae Pack's Instagram Live this time. And if y'all don't know on what happened that day, basically Ja and Devontae were turning up in a car listening to Youngboy, and Devontae decided to go on Instagram Live just to show his people what they got going on. But the problem during his Instagram Live that day is that right when Devontae saw Ja pick up his firearm, he immediately put the camera on him, then moved it towards his arm, as in he did it on purpose because he knew someone was going to see it and screen record it. And on top of that, he's seen on how much trouble Ja got in the first time showing his firearm on live. So Devontae knew not to put him on the camera, which was not a true friend move at all in my opinion. I even made a video talking about that whole situation, which is titled Devontae Pack Got Ja Morant in Trouble. And even for Ja, he should have known better because he clearly knew Devontae was on live, so he should have never pulled out his firearm. But at the end of the day, the whole point is that if Devontae was really Ja Morant's real friend, he would have never put him in that situation. Devontae caused Ja to get in trouble this time, and he also had an influence on Ja getting in trouble last time as well. Because when you think about it, every time when Ja gets in trouble over anything, Devontae is right there. So I don't blame Ja for unfollowing him and all of the other people associated with NBNO, because they are literally bad influence on him and also ruining his career and image. This one season has been unreal for Ja because of the impact his friends had on him. Just compare all of the incidents from last summer until this summer in just 1 year. Things just kept getting worse and worse the more he had Devontae and all these other people around him. Now look where he's at. Ja is now facing a 25-game suspension for next season, which is not that bad because a lot of people did expect him to miss half of the season. But I'm happy Ja finally woke up and decided to put an end to his friendship with Devontae and NBNO because all they were doing was bringing him down. I definitely want y'all to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you press the notification bell. T-Game, we out.
Turn on your little big. Hold on. Bow, bow. You chilly? A little Chris Breeze. Yeah. You say 12 All-Star? I'm an MVP. 12 MVP. What you talking? What you think? Full of yeah.